Hi, I'm Angela Edwards, and we're going to run the MicroProse Marathon because we have so many products. We've got to show it to you in 2 seconds. Over here, we got Mech Warrior 3. Check out the tonnage on these mechs. Over here, you got Mech Commander. For all you Mech Warrior fans, you need a tactical command. How about Klingon Honor Guard, using the Unreal Engine. And last but not least, we have Falcon 4.0, the granddaddy of all flight sims. This manual is 500 pages, and it features everything you ever want to know about an F-16.
So we are here with an actual F-15 fighter pilot.
F-16.
Like I said, an F-16 fighter pilot. That would be the Strike Eagle. No, that's the F-15. Tomcat. Falcon. See, that's why it's called Falcon 5.0.
We're here to talk about Draken. Tell me the backstory on this game.
Basically, you have the Order of the Flame, which is a bonding between humans and dragon riders, where they become a stronger whole. And you have the Dark Union, which are these evil, sort of chaotic forces that are fighting the Order of the Flame. Together with your dragon, you go on this epic adventure to through the Rift, which is into an alternate dimension, to defeat an evil wizard.
But basically, the coolest part is you get to ride a dragon and you get to blow stuff up with his fire breath.
Exactly.
What's the feedback been from people that have been playing Ultima Ascension?
As always, we're cramming to the very last second to kind of spit and baling wire on some features to get that smoke and mirrors going, and it all worked out. So the good news is it worked. The bad news is they told us we really have a lot of work to do still.
I'm with the team that designed Unreal. What's your name, man?
Cliff Blazinski.
What was that?
Cliff Blazinski.
Okay, that's much better. What's your name?
James Schmaltz.
James Schmaltz. What'd you do on the game?
I created the original concept and then just did a lot of art, programming, design, worked in all areas.
Yeah. And what'd you do on the game, Cliff?
Lead level designer, and I assisted with a lot of the design.
What are you, you're like 15, 16?
Anyone interested in X-Files has got to pick this up, right?
Actually, you don't need to be just exclusively an X-Files fan. The game is constructed in a way that you start the game out as an FBI agent, and you don't really know all about the X-Files world and all the characters.
Right.
You're slowly introduced into it. The game's purposely designed that way.
Now, you guys have been working on this thing for, what, a decade now? It's been a long time. I think the original platform was like the 2600, wasn't it? I am here with one of the hoopiest guys in the entire galaxy, Mr. Douglas Adams, creator of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and the new game, Starship Titanic. Mr. Adams here, I mean, this guy is so cool, you can keep a side of beef in him. Actually, Starship Titanic was referenced in Life Universe and
Life Universe and everything, back in 1982. I do emphasize that because a number of people have been saying, oh, is this just a sort of cash in on that movie, as if as if you could actually bring conceive and develop and bring out a CD-ROM in sort of 2 weeks.
I'm with Chris Holden, who's the CEO of Kesmai Corporation, and we are here at the GameStorm booth. What are some of Kesmai's games that you're not going to find anywhere else?
One of the big launches that we've made recently is Godzilla, which came out on the same day as the movie. That's been cool. We've also done some other movie-based titles that are exclusive. Aliens Online, Starship Troopers we just launched.
Tell me about getting these licenses, going up to Hollywood and getting, Starship Troopers and Aliens and Godzilla. How do you guys secure all that stuff?
Well, the first one was Aliens from 20th Century Fox. And we're actually, Kesmai's owned by News Corporation, which is the same parent company of 20th Century Fox. So that helped get the first such deal. After that, the movie houses started coming to us. Other than movie-based titles, Air Warrior 3, a real franchise product for us for years. Huge global community around that game. Legends of Kesmai, our RPG, multiplayer BattleTech, which is based on the Mech Warrior universe.
Let's pick Aliens Online. What's a gamer going to find when they log on and start playing this thing?
Aliens Online, you can take the perspective of an alien, or you can take the perspective of a colonial marine. You can build and choose your character. The interface looks completely different depending on whether you're a marine or an alien. Since, again, this is a massively multiplayer game with hundreds of your compatriots in there with you, we really emphasize the team play. Communication is necessary to do well in the game.
What are we hearing right now?
Right now, I think we're hearing a storm rolling in. Later, we'll hear Godzilla marching through the booth.
You guys have an incredibly noisy and awesome booth. That's very cool. Did you design the sound system yourself?
We did, with the help of some very good companies, yeah.
It's starting to rain, man.
Today on the Simpatico Question of the Week, Wayne Louie from Vancouver, British Columbia asks, where did the term massively multiplayer come from?
Did you guys come up with the phrase massively multiplayer game?
That's a good question. We think we did. We're not 100% sure. We started using it about 2 years ago when CD-ROM games became networkable and you saw groups of 4 or 8 players playing together. People started to call that multiplayer gaming. To us, that's not really multiplayer gaming. We're talking about thousands of people in the same client-server universe. So to distinguish what we do from what the networkable CD-ROM guys do, we came up with the phrase massively multiplayer.
Right.
We started using it around the company and it caught on outside of the industry. We think we invented it.
To send us your questions, stop by our website at www.electplay.com.
What do you think of the show this year?
It's tons better than last year. Last year was a little dull. This year it's really exciting again.
What are some of the games that have stood out for you?
Quite a few. You know, of course, the no-brainers, Metal Gear, Soul Reaver. That is hot.
Any other titles out there that stood out for you?
That's such a hard question.
2 games.
2 games.
1,200 new games, and only 2 games stood out for Noah Madsen.
Rayman 2 from Ubisoft was pretty interesting. It's you know, I didn't expect that. In fact, their whole booth was really good.
What do you guys think of the show this year?
It's not bad. N64 stuff's a lot of garbage. Really disappointed in that.
Tell us what you really feel, man. Don't hold it back. Let us know what you think.
Model 99. It rocks.
One of the titles that I'm actually excited about was Jackie Chan Stuntman, just because I'm a huge Jackie Chan fan. You know, it's Jackie Chan. You know, what can you do? You know, like as long as he has some wacky moves, I'll be happy and I'll buy it.
Perfect Dark was the best game here that's not going to come out this year. I mean, that game was awesome. It might even be better than Zelda.
Hey, it's time for the Tekken 3 move of the week. This week we've got special moves from Tommy Tellerico. It's a half circle plus left punch plus right punch.
You're looking at the team who created the Tekken games. Could you please introduce yourselves, please?
My name is Masanori Yamada. My name is Yoshinari Mizushima.
My name is Tommy Tellerico.
My name is Masahiro Kimoto. My name is Nakatani.
What would you guys say is the hardest part of programming the Tekken games?
First point was just fitting the huge RAM that's available in the arcade machine into the more limited RAM of the PlayStation. The second was making that motion fit in a lifelike way in a 60 frames per second format. So first was making the art fit into 60 frames per second format, and next was making the motion fit into the 60 frames, so that the memory and then the 2 elements related to the 60 frames per second. Those were his biggest challenges for Tekken 2.